Hello, people. I am Jaby KOAY, joined by Kristen, Stephensonpino, and Achara KIRK.
Hello.
We're gonna look at Flames web series season 1, episode 2, DIL 2, BACCHA Hi G. You want to take a shot at that?
DIL to BACCHA Hi. No, DIL to.
You want to take a shot at that?
BACCHA G.
DIL to Prakash Hi J.
You sounded like someone speaking Chinese. Shay Shay Ni Hao Ma. Want to see if dude gets his heart broken? Let's find out on the next episode of Flames.
Dun, 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 dun. You sound a little bit too excited about him getting his heart broken.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Oh.
Whoa.
अगर आपने पिछली क्लास में ध्यान दिया हो तो आप समझ चुके होंगे कि इस मेटल का इलेक्ट्रॉन बॉन्ड बनाने के लिए रेडी है.
Gosh, I wish I had social media in high school.
Oh God.
I don't.
भाई हाँ
I'm glad I didn't.
आए लड़के फटते एग्जाम कर लेंगे देखियो.
पर अब बॉन्ड आयोनिक बनेगा या कोवेलेंट या सिर्फ मेटालिक ही रह जाएगा ये तो भाई सामने वाले पे डिपेंड करता है ना?
I barely remember any chemistry. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, there wasn't, right?
Did you see how she just walked by him?
Yeah.
हेलो जी
भाई क्या हाल है?
मैं फाड़ तू बता
Hello, bye.
बाय.
It's all in his head.
हाय.
Hi. Bye. Hi, guys.
हेलो.
स्पाइक्स
एमी.
Bye.
बाय. बोले तो मुझसे.
This is making me so happy right now.
हाय. हाउ आर यू?
I'm good. Bye. Oh.
तो टुडे विल डू
भाई काम में ही जा गया भाई. क्या हाल है?
शर्ट
एमी.
हाय
हाय.
Hello, bye.
बाय.
Damn,
Team roll.
that's so cold.
बात ही नहीं हो पाई यार उससे. क्रीम तो डाली है ना साले ने?
तू बोल
भाई यार की रिक्वेस्ट ही नहीं. चेरी भी नहीं डाली यार.
तू चुप रहेगा 2 मिनट गधा अब बोल
चेरी कम डाली यार उसने.
मैं क्या अब हर चीज बताई थोड़ी जाती है. जैसे मुझे आपको बताने की जरूरत नहीं कि नोटबुक निकालो आज की डेट डालो और लिखो चैप्टर 2 दिल तो बच्चा है जी.
You know, at least he's got a sense of style to his dress, to his, apparel. Like,
He's trying.
he's trying. I didn't dress anywhere near that good in
Anna.
high school.
अच्छा तो इसलिए तूने हेयर स्टाइल बदल लिया. भाई कोई फर्क ही नहीं पड़ा. तुझे पता है उसने रिक्वेस्ट भी नहीं एक्सेप्ट करी अभी तक. यार उस दिन कुत्ता मोमोस वाली बात पे तो बड़ा हंस रही थी. सच्ची नहीं करी क्या? भाई झूठ क्यों बोलूंगा. नहीं करी एक्सेप्ट. नहीं चाहती होगी दोस्ती. तो तू ट्यूशन वाले ग्रुप से उसका नंबर ले लेना. भाई ढूंढा तो था मिला ही नहीं. शायद ग्रुप फुल हो गया होगा. एमी भाई हाइक पे 4 मेंबर्स की लिमिट है. यार नंबर मिल भी जाता तो ऐसे डायरेक्टली थोड़ी ना मैसेज कर देता. कितना डिस्पो लगता है यार.
तो इसमें क्या है रज्जा तो हमारा फुल डेस्पो है.
तू तो रह नहीं दे. खुद ऑडिटोरियम के बीच पकड़ी गई थी.
ओह प्लीज हाँ मैं ना अश्विनी के साथ से बैठी हुई थी. तू भी प्रवीण से तरह ऐसे कांड मत बना.
कांड कौन बना रहा है? तो फिर तूने उस दिन सच्ची कुछ नहीं किया.
नहीं पर आज करूंगी. मैं सीनियर नहीं हूँ मयंक सेठी. वो मुझे ट्यूशन के बाद मैगी लेकर जा रहा है.
क्या बात कर रही है?
Mackie D's.
बाय.
सही है यार. इस जल्दी का भी सीन सेट हो गया. पांडु मतलब तू और मैं ही.
Does he
What
like her?
happened? He does.
Yep. I figured that out in the beginning. I thought they
Yeah.
were together though.
No. I knew they weren't together, but I thought he had feelings for her.
तो इनकी
I
कॉन्फ़िगरेशन
knew
वैल्यू
that
होती
right from the
है
get-go.
NH2 MP. दिल्ली रहने लायक बचा नहीं वैसे.
पांडु एक बात बता. तू अनुषा को लाइक करता है? लड़कियों को सीनियर्स में ऐसा दिखता क्या है यार? कब से छुपा रहा है? भाई वो तो मयंक है भी हमेशा यार. दंद बोड़ा. अपनी अनुषा क्यों यार? मैंने पूछा इसका क्यों? 1 हफ्ते से हेल्प कर रहा हूँ ना मैं तेरी. बोल बोल.
पंडित जी
सर एक्चुअली वो ने एक क्वेश्चन में डाउट पूछ रहा था सर. डाउट किया कर रहा था.
Where you put
डर
that
लग
on
नहीं
his
रहा मैं
back?
पढ़ा पाऊंगा. ये प्री ब्लॉक तो कहीं नहीं जा रहा. जो कोई डाउट.
Yeah, you shouldn't be teaching today, dude.
Yeah.
हाँ कोई नहीं दिख रहा. कल ही करते हैं. एंजॉय करो.
Momos.
भाई आज पहली बार स्वाद ही नहीं आ रहा यार.
पांडु भैया मेयोनेज़ में ना को डाल दूं.
भैया मोमोज की बात नहीं कर रहे. यार अनुषा कम से कम तेरी दोस्त तो है, तेरे से बात तो करती है। ये शिता ने तो रिक्वेस्ट ही नहीं एक्सेप्ट करी अभी तक। पता नहीं कौन से डीपीएस का एटीट्यूड है यार।
What's DPS?
क्लियर कर चुका हूँ। ये
Place
घूमती मोमोज वालों के साथ है और पट्टी मैगडी वालों से। भाई मैं सोच चुका हूँ, मैं तो बात करने नहीं वाला इनसे, और मैं दिखाऊंगा इनको एटीट्यूड होता क्या है। तू भी बात नहीं करेगा, ध्यान रखियो। मुंह ही लगूंगा इनके।
Oh, friend request accepted.
तेरे को कसम है, तू इसका फोन नहीं उठाएगा और तू बात नहीं करेगा इससे। मैं इनके बारे में कुछ बोल रहा हूँ।
Oh.
Oh, she's calling him.
स्पीकर पे डाल।
Put on the speaker now.
हेलो?
यार रज्जू सुन, सर ने कल पीएनसी का टेस्ट रख दिया और मुझे घंटा कुछ नहीं आता, प्लीज पढ़ा दे यार।
This was girl, right?
अनुषा, वो मैं कहीं जरा बाहर सा जा रहा था यार तो।
यार देख ले, मैं और इशिता दोनों फेल हो जाएंगे।
अच्छा भाई देखा अनुषा ने हमने कितनी बार मोमोज खिलाए हैं।
नहीं यार, हटी हटी।
हाँ ठीक है अनुषा, आजा आजा, कोई मिस्टर मोमोज के आजा, हाँ बना दूंगा, नो टेंशन, आजा। यार तू पागल है क्या? तेरे को मेरी कसम की कोई वैल्यू ही नहीं है। मैं प्यार में गांडू हो गया क्या? स्वाद ही नहीं आ रहा यार यहाँ पे। ऑटो भैया भेज दूं मुझे भी। ओए नहीं खाने यार।
Eat your feelings.
फैक्टोरियल भी लिख सकते हैं। ठीक है, तो 77 कर जाएगा और आंसर आ जाएगा 4, है ना? अब अनुषा, एक काम कर, तू एग्जांपल 14 सॉल्व कर।
Okay, so the whole time she's acting like this, but she likes him also.
Joe.
She's just nervous around him,
Are you
right? That's why she's acting like that?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Girls get nervous too.
Unless she
They
just
just-
doesn't realize
यार
it.
इसको समझ क्यों नहीं आ रहा? मैं इसको एटीट्यूड दिखा रहा हूँ। भाई ये लड़कियां बहुत चंटे हैं, ये हमारे एटीट्यूड पे हमें एटीट्यूड दिखा रही हैं।
Cunning.
क्या बताया, सच में परेशान हूँ। ये सच में पढ़ना हो तो? अबे घंटा पढ़ना हो? अभी मैं इनका फोन आते 15 मिनट में भाग के जाएगी। यार क्या बता, चलेगा? चलते हैं यार। मैं नहीं जा रहा। हाँ छोड़ा चुकी। चलेगा? मैं तो अबे तू जा, मैं नहीं जा रहा। अरे क्यों बैचोद? तू चल रहा क्या?
पक्का ना?
तू बस रेडी रही हो।
अनुषा,
See? I told you.
There's something
I told you. I done told your ass. I said
आज
it.
यार एक मिनट एक बात करनी है प्लीज।
मैं नहीं आ रही यार, पढ़ना है।
मैं पढ़ा दूंगा, आजा।
तू पढ़ाएगा? अबे डफर, इतने बुरे दिन नहीं आए मैं।
आ जाना यार प्लीज, एक मिनट मैं तेरे को करा दूंगा।
He's being nice.
2 मिनट में आ जाइयो फिर पढ़ने वापस।
What's he doing?
Now they got the time alone.
Oh.
Here we go.
क्या बात करनी है?
बैठ तो जा 2 मिनट प्लीज।
जल्दी बोल यार, टाइम नहीं है, पढ़ना है, टेस्ट है कल।
यार एक्चुअली मैं ना, छोड़ यार तू जा। यार तू जा क्यों रही है यार?
यार बताया तो था, टेस्ट है, पढ़ना है।
ये नहीं, तू मैकडी क्यों जा रही है?
बर्गर खाने हैं मयंक के साथ।
तो मैं खिला देता हूँ बर्गर।
What?
You just asked her out.
इसको मल्टीप्लाई करना है।
You just put it out there.
इतने अच्छे से कैसे आता है पीएनसी?
मम्मी की वजह से।
क्यों? स्ट्रिक्ट है क्या?
स्ट्रिक्ट तो है ही, वो मैथ्स टीचर जो है।
ओह अच्छा।
मेरे तभी फुल नहीं आते, हमेशा क्लास में थर्ड या फोर्थ ही आता हूँ।
तो थर्ड फोर्थ इज नॉट बैड, कितने बच्चों के तो वो भी नहीं आते।
हाँ वैसे तुम्हारी मम्मी तो बहुत खुश होती होंगी ना 20 out of 20 देख के।
वो है नहीं।
Oh, shh.
She passed away.
Damn.
Oh no.
Okay, there's no way he could have known that was gonna. Yeah.
पापा तो बहुत खुश होते होंगे।
He did too.
बहुत।
Okay.
लास्ट वीक तो मुझे प्रोमेनाड लेके गए थे ट्रीट पे।
अच्छा ट्रीट पे? मेरे जब फुल आए थे ना, तो मेरे पापा ने पूछा था अगली बार आ जाएंगे? मैंने बोल दिया हाँ आ जाएंगे।
फिर आए?
ऑब्वियसली नहीं।
फिर पापा ने क्या किया?
तो पापा ने दोबारा पूछा अगली वाले में आ जाएंगे? मैंने फिर कह दिया हाँ आ जाएंगे। फिर दोबारा नहीं आए।
नाइस।
अच्छा वैसे तुमने रिक्वेस्ट चेक की थी कल परसों में?
मैं सोशल मीडिया पे ज़्यादा एक्टिव नहीं हूँ.
Good girl. Study.
टाइम वेस्ट लगता है.
अच्छा, गुड, वेरी गुड. वो मैंने रिक्वेस्ट भेजी थी. मुझे लगा कि
तो मेरा नंबर ले लो.
हैं?
Call me, maybe.
It's never like this. It is never this like
Not that easier for you?
smooth. I mean, as an adult, it's different, but like in high school, it was so hard.
Oh yeah, it's never that smooth.
वो
No way.
क्वेश्चन सॉल्व कर लिया? ये आंसर 301 क्यों आ रहा है?
अरे यहाँ पे हमने 4 boys and 1 girl वाला सिचुएशन नहीं लिया ना. सी अगर हम यहाँ पे 7C4 into 4C1 ऐड करेंगे तो आ जाएगा 441.
वो हाँ राइट. तुमने क्वेश्चन किया हुआ है पहले?
हाँ तो मैं तो उसकी पूरी RS सॉल्व.
Ooh.
तुम मुझसे क्यों पढ़ रही हो?
That's exactly what I was thinking. She's super smart.
तू खिलाएगा.
हाँ तो मैं खिला सकता हूँ.
तू पैसे देगा.
You're gonna pay.
हाँ है मेरे पास पैसे.
गेड़ी भी दिलाएगा.
हाँ तो घूम लियो यार. है मेरे पास बाइक.
मैंगो बार भी खिलाएगा.
Aww. Get it, girl.
तो अनुषा भी पहले से उसे?
What? Oh god, guys are so dumb.
तो ये सब पांडे से ऑफर मरवाने?
Oh.
ओह! मुझे कभी था ही नहीं. ओह! तो ये सारा तुम्हारा प्लान था? तुम और अनुषा इतने अच्छे फ्रेंड्स कब से बन गए?
हम हर मैथ क्लास में एक साथ बैठते हैं.
तो तुम्हें पीएनसी भी आती है?
हाँ आता तो है.
सॉलिड कट गया यार. बड़ी स्मार्ट निकली तुम तो.
बट स्टिल पढ़ाने के लिए थैंक यू. रज्जो.
I just want to put it out there that I'm a really great catalyst. I'm like the best wing woman.
I'll remember that.
No, she's
Yeah.
not.
I
Yeah.
remember
No, she's
that.
not.
I am.
No, she's not.
No, she's not.
I am.
No, she's not. Not for Jaby.
Oh.
No, she's not.
I totally helped.
I will stand by
I totally
that
helped
statement.
my sister several times when we went out and she was single. I'd be like,
Really?
"Hey, this is my sister. She's great." Yes.
I don't know if I'm like.
I remember I asked Achara, like, I asked Achara, so I was desperate. Because, do you have any friends that, you know, might be interested in the Jabster?
Look, all my friends had boyfriends.
And that's what she
okay?
said, and that's what she said to me. But she didn't tell me about her crazy friend who was, like, always breaking up with dudes. I could have dated the crazy one. I'm good with crazy chicks.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
The whole tutoring thing reminds me of the story I wanted to talk about real quick. So
Okay.
when I was in high school, there was a girl I liked. She basically had my ethnicity. I may have mentioned this on the channel before, but like 1,000 videos ago. But she had a boyfriend, and then like they broke up for some reason. Immediately, I was like, oh, well, I'd like to ask her out. But she just broke up with her boyfriend, so surely this is a stupid idea. I had a friend in that class who was like the suave dude who was able to ask out girls just with total full confidence every time, and it would mess me up because I would wait like 3 days to a week and he would do it within the hour. And so he would always beat me to the punch. So I found out he liked her also. And I was like, shit. But like he was dating a girl that I used to date.
Oh.
So I was like, I went to him one morning and I was like, hey, I'm thinking about asking out blank. I'm not gonna say her name. And he's like, but I like her. I'm like, but you've got a girlfriend. He's like, yeah, but I was gonna break up with her and ask out blank. I'm like, damn. So he goes, all right, we'll do it quickly, otherwise I'm gonna do it.
Ooh, pressure's on.
So what he didn't know was that I asked blank if she could tutor me in math. I didn't really want them tutoring. I did suck. It was geometry and I was doing terrible. I asked her because she was doing great.
Yeah.
But really with the alternative, motive of eventually asking her out like after a year maybe.
Oh my god.
I'm not. I'm being
soon.
I'm being hyperbolic. I just wanted to wait and take my time. Like I was the kind of dude that would take his time.
You blew it, right?
But because of that, because he was like pushing me, went and told her the whole story I just told you guys, and I'm like, so what do you? So that was like how I asked her. I was like, so ?
And what did she say?
She's like, well, I need time to think about it because she was still getting over her ex.
Oh, whoops.
And then we ended up dating for 3 years.
Oh.
So
Nice. Okay.
yeah. Anyway.
Well, that worked out well for you then.
Well, yeah, I mean, it did, but like, I'm waiting to see what else comes up because I'd like, there might be things here that make me reference that story again. Huh. Yeah. Oh. But anyway, you don't say you don't have game. That's
no,
a crock
I
of
crash
dog
my
shit.
car in front of guys I like, or like I do dump, like I'll trip, I fall, and I say things. I'm like, why did I just say that? And I don't know.
But it's cute though, right?
I don't know. Is it cute?
The thing is,
I mean, they always laugh, but I'm like, oops.
I don't think guys care as much as girls do when it comes to like, if a guy does something stupid, I think a girl will interpret that in a number of ways. If a girl does something stupid, a guy's like, eh. And he goes back to eating his dog mimosa or whatever that was.
Dog Bomo.
Dog Bomo.
So there's this guy back in high school. Poor guy. His friend came up to me. He's like, hey, Kristen, my friend wants to talk to you. You know, he really likes you, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay. And he comes over and he's like, I wrote a song for you. Oh. And he goes, you? Like, you can hear it in his voice. And he had his guitar. And I'll remember this forever. Because he sat down and he was like, and then goes,
oh my God.
And he goes, oh, sorry. Hold on. And I'm like, okay. And then he goes,
Was he playing a rock song?
no, he kept messing up. He goes like, just like
you couldn't get the chords.
No, he couldn't get it right. And he's like, I promise, and he was really good. Like he was one of the top guys in the band.
Wow.
And he was super good. He got just so nervous from me, and I waited for maybe like 7 times, and because I felt bad. I'm like, okay. And then I got to the point where I was like, this is so awkward. And I'm like, okay, well, I've been here for a little bit. I gotta go. But the song was great. Like, but he didn't even get to the song.
Yeah. See, this is why social media is amazing, because you can record it and send it now.
Oh my gosh, it's so good.
Phones make everything so much easier. So what you were saying earlier was, it was better back then because you actually had to go talk to the girl. But the thing is, not everybody is equipped to do that. That is a good guy. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, there are good guys who just don't have that kind of confidence.
I get that.
I guess,
I get that. But, you guys, at some point, pull your pants up, take a deep breath. Go for it.
Yeah.
Guess what? The worst thing that can happen is somebody says, no.
I obviously understand that, but I know what it's like to be that guy who was too nervous. Like, I would always try to find other means of getting into the conversation. Like, hey, do you want to be in my short film? Like, you know, I'd always try to find another way in because I was too nervous to just go, hey, I like you. How about we go out sometime? But
that's also cute, too. When you have those guys that are, like, shy, you normally can pick up on little things. You know what I mean? And if you like that guy and you're shy, you'll wait. And then you sit there and you're like, dude, he's so cute. Come on. And then you start pushing. And then
eventually you just ask them out. You're like, hey, do you want to go to the arcade with me after school?
I did that one time and I got turned down.
Oh.
And he told me I'm not his type. But, you know, at the same time, I was so offended because, like, what are you, like, whoa, that was harsh. Like, you could have just said no. And he goes, no, honey, I don't play for your team. And I go, oh. So I couldn't get mad because, you know.
Yeah, I get it.
I couldn't get mad.
I'd still be mad. How would you know if you didn't give it a shot?
Well, it was like, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little butthurt because I had the biggest crush and I think that was like the first time I went out of my way.
To dress like a dude.
Yeah. And then I had like...
I was joking.
What?
I was.
Oh no, not dress like a dude. Oh, I said a dress. Like
no,
I thought like
no, guys.
Like pretend you're the opposite sex, so as to obtain the ass, you know.
Oh God. What did I get myself into?
Yeah.
That's so true though in this episode, that whole thing about devising a way to like talk to that person. Except in my case, it was always like, let's go to the inter-school dance so like I can see that guy that I have a crush on that I'm never gonna talk to and never talk to him. Never.
Yeah.
He didn't even know I existed. I was so lame. But I'd be with my best friend and be like, so are we going to the inter-school dance or what? And she's like, yeah. But she was totally unreliable because as soon as we got to the dance, she's all like focused on her game. And I'm like, I'm just gonna stand in the corner now.
I think we can all relate to that moment though, where you're like, you like someone and it just feels like no matter what, they're just ignoring you. You're like, you think you're putting it out there like, hello, and they're just like, hey, peace, and then bouncing. And you're like, duh, what do I need to do? How do I hello harder?
How do I hello harder?
But I think the thing is with girls, we don't really play our cards.
That's because girls think they're being obvious when they're absolutely freaking not.
No, we're like totally obvious. We're sitting there, I'm going,
no.
Did you not see my link? And I get so irritated. I think guys just don't pay attention.
Guys and girls just communicate differently. That's all it comes down to.
The way a girl communicates is really subtle. So she'll be like smiling at you and you're just like, oh, that was nothing, right? Like she literally has to like bonk you on the head and be like, hey, I like you.
I love watching guys though when they're struggling. I'm sorry. Like I love watching guys struggle when they're trying to get with a girl. It is the cutest, funniest thing ever. And to see like the steps they're going through and like they're just like, but on our side we're sitting there going, are you dumb? Hello?
Yeah, it's really hard just waiting for things to happen, isn't it?
Yeah. No, it's so hard. No.
Yeah. Hey, sometimes girls ask out boys.
Just so I understand what happened here, like the girl that dude likes, she wasn't setting up this plan because she likes the guy back, right? She's setting up for her friend.
Yes.
Gotcha.
That's what you do.
And
as
a byproduct of that was then he sort of asked her out, or he asked for her number.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sort of.
He didn't really. She gave it to him. She's like,
I like his.
Here you go, player.
Yeah, exactly. That was awesome.
Yeah, that was really
his
cute.
realization.
Like, oh, you girls really are devious. Yes.
Okay, so hold on. Does she know that he likes her yet?
I don't think she's paying attention really.
Yeah.
I don't think she really cares, and I think she's just kind of like.
I swear, sometimes girls are as dense as a freaking brick. Like how it's like, oh, I didn't see you that way. It's like really all the staring, all the creepy staring and stalking didn't give it away.
Well, sometimes you just think the guy's a really nice guy. You're like, oh,
it just
he's
happens
so
to be in your vicinity all the time,
he's
right?
So nice. Yeah, I mean, sometimes I feel like I do that mistake a lot. Sometimes, because I'm that girl that's like, hey, how you doing? And then all of a sudden they come up and they're like, oh yeah, like you're like, no.
I remember that happened.
I was off on that.
Yeah.
I was off. I feel like if you're interested, you know.
Yeah.
If you're not paying attention and you're not that interested, then you never see it coming and it throws you off.
Yeah.
And you just think they're like a really good friend.
Yeah, no, but that totally happened to me with like one of my really good friends in high school. We were good friends and then he started acting really weird around me and I'm like, dude, what's up? What's going on? What did I do? And then he's like, I need to tell you something. After weeks,
I hate that when they do that.
He's like, I need to tell you something. He's like, I had a crush on you 3 weeks ago, but I'm over it now.
What?
I'm like, oh, okay, so we can be friends now? And then he's like, yeah.
Did you like him?
No.
Oh.
He was my friend.
So you were
pretty
happy. So you were pretty happy about that.
Yeah, but I was so oblivious. I had no idea what was going on, and that was basically me all throughout high school. I'm like, what? You liked me, and now you don't? Oh. Okay, cool.
Was there ever actually other guys that she was going to with McDonald's, or that was just a ploy?
She was poking.
Yeah.
It's kind of like when you post something and you're kind of into something and you're kind of like pushing buttons. Like, dude, I know you're looking at my stuff. Yeah, I want to aggravate you a little bit and see what you do. Come at me. Let's go.
Yeah.
And then they hit you up and you're like, okay.
You guys, thanks so much for hanging out with us. Thank you to Timeliners for allowing us to react to this series. Please check out Kristen Stephensonpino and Achara KIRK on the social media. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Check out our other reactions, reviews, and short films. I'm Jaby KOAY. This is
Kristen Stephensonpino
and
Achara KIRK.
peace out.